Have you felt it? Damn, son, where'd you find this?
What's up, guys? It's the real Veneer here to talk about the new Batman v Superman trailer. Showed too much. The new trailer for Batman v Superman done just revealed much more than many fans suspected. It really didn't do anything. It just revealed that Doomsday is the villain. Let me explain why. This and it showed Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman standing together. This is the first time Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman will appear together on the big screen. Wonder Woman's presence in the movie is far from a secret, but prior to this trailer, she was never seen with the two other heroes. Not in costume, that is. The way the previous trailer showed her in action made it easy to think she's in a brawl, which involves at least one of the other heroes. But it was cut in a way that kept the other commands hidden. Now Wonder Woman not only blocks an enormous blast of heat vision, but she also stands alongside the Dark Knight and the Man of Steel. There's a reason the trailer lingers on the shot of the trio for about 5 seconds. It's pure fan service. It's embracing the fact that this is the first time these three are appearing in a live action movie together. It's giving fans time to let this team up sink in and fully appreciate it. Fans have seen the Holy Trinity in animated projects and countless times in comics, but they've never seen the kind of trio brought to life in a live-action blockbuster. The shot alone likely filled millions of fans with excitement. Additionally, the brief interactions between the heroes had a bit of levity, a more balanced tone, something many want to see in the DC cinematic universe. So this brief display of comedy and more optimistic approach. Heroes working together instead of at odds has the potential to win back some people who think the DC movies are too bleak. Are any fans that are following the movie's development truly surprised by Batman and Superman working together to face a villain? Odds are no, and there's a very good chance the studio knows this. DC slate through 2020 has been confirmed, and with the two Justice League movies on the horizon, it was obvious this conflict would unite the two heroes instead of further dividing them. The title does include Dawn of Justice. After all, fans have speculated for months and months that the two would fight and then join forces against Lex Luthor when they realized he's being devious. The months and months of rumors about Doomsday appearing only further strengthened speculation that Batman and Superman would team up to battle a common enemy. With that in mind, showing the two along with Wonder Woman as allies against a different threat comes off as confirming the obvious as opposed to being a spoiler. Knowing the two move past that conflict, at least to some degree, shouldn't take away from the interest of seeing how they'll unfold. Several questions still remain about that conflict, and it's clear that a lot of footage we've yet to see that'll focus on their clash. If viewers the obvious, the two will remain enemies the entire time and they'll eventually join forces. And then offers the shot of the Holy Trinity. So, yeah. Doomsday has been rumored to appear in the movie since 2013. Since then, the Doomsday's name has continued to pop up after several other rumors. Michael Shannon even told an odd story about his time on the set of Batman vs Superman. It implied he was doing motion capture, which is something he'll need to do if his character was transformed. He quickly retracted the statement, claiming he made it all up, but at the point he certainly felt like damage control. There's been so much talk of Doomsday that fans may begin to assume the enemy is likely in the movie. It was just a matter of waiting for the confirmation to drop. To then hear Doomsday's roar right before he literally leaps into action was an exciting way to confirm that a version of the character will appear. Opinions on the character design, however, remain understandably mixed. Since in the comics Doomsday is able to evolve in combat, the possibility of Doomsday further transforming during the Brood fight shouldn't be ruled out. Does showing Doomsday spoil a twist? No. We saw that coming a mile away. While some would have greatly preferred the studio to keep this element of surprise for as long as possible, others can't but help but feel anxious to see how the fight with Doomsday will play out. Is there only one big fight, or does it stretch beyond just one encounter? How can the trio hope to defeat the Doomsday? Will they receive assistance from Aquaman? It's safe to say this fight won't be short-lived, and many questions will remain about this enemy. Some fans can't help but get excited about the three biggest DC heroes taking on one of DC's most brutal villains. The trailer reveals a big bad. We already knew it was gonna be a villain in this movie. It wasn't just gonna be Batman versus Superman. So, yeah. Potential details are unofficially released months and months before a movie opens. Rumors should also be taken with a grain of salt, but they often have some truth behind them, or they even turn out to be completely accurate. There have been dozens and dozens of articles discussing Batman v Superman's plot, and several of them state Doomsday could play a role in Act 3. This is something so many of us has taken into consideration by the time the trailer dropped. Out of so many reports, Doomsday seems probable. It's every bit as probable that the studio knew this too. If Warner Brothers had withheld Doomsday, left it a surprise, it's possible people would eventually say that twist was far too obvious and should have just revealed it instead of making fans wait. If they present him now, some feel it's showing too much, despite so many people chatting about the character prior to this trailer. It doesn't make any sense to me. There's a noticeable desire for new information each and every day about comic book movies and other big blockbusters. But how much information should be released about a movie story before it opens? How much do you honestly want to know before you see a movie? Only a small amount of Batman v Superman has been shown. There's debate over whether the latest trailer should have shown its final moments which will make people believe they know how the whole movie will play out. And honestly, how do you know that's the final moment? Have you seen the movie? I guarantee probably not. But several big questions still remain. We still don't know how Aquaman fits into the picture. We still don't know how much of a role Lois Lane plays. We still don't know what's going on with Batman fighting this. Well, we don't now, but at the time the trailer that came out, we didn't know. It's a nightmare, but those parademonish creatures imply the sequence may not be as simple as we previously thought it was. What about the Senate hearing? How is Wonder Woman included outside of the Doomsday fight? Why is Superman kneeling to Lex Luthor? Is Lex always simply for viral marketing? Does it Flash? Oh, he actually does have a cameo. Is Jenna Malone really Barbara Gordon? What about Victor Storm's cyborg appearance? Some may not like that Doomsday was showing Batman and Superman spotted being friendlier to one another, but the entire movie has not been spoiled. But the movie has barely been spoiled. Only thing that was really spoiled is that Doomsday was the villain. We all knew it was going to be a villain, we just didn't know who. We certainly don't know how Batman and Superman struggle concludes, and there are many, many questions which have yet to be answered. In the end, whether or not the trailer had too many spoilers will obviously vary from person to person. It didn't reveal anything that was already pretty much confirmed and speculated. Leaping into the third act, we don't even know this is third act. Wherever you guys think the trailer showed too much, let me know in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace. Deuces.
There has been an awakening. Have you felt it? Damn, son, where'd you find this?